Hey there everybody, it is Winterspelll back with another video. So as promised, we are going to start the Nuka World quest line today. Very excited. Again, this is a really awesome DLC, and I am truly glad to be sharing it with you. So what we gotta do is we gotta start listening to this radio station here. Gonna start talking. Hello. Well, it's apparently not starting to play. Weird. Maybe because I'm underground? Settler, what's up?
You done with all your experiments? I hope I did good. They were real.
Thanks, Clem. You're a treat. Okay, maybe if I turn on the quest. Like I said, maybe if I step outside. I may immediately get attacked, but well, that's kind of expected. That's okay. So yeah, a little bit about Nuka World. Nuka World is Fallout's interpretation of, you know, Disney World and other like really successful, powerful theme parks like them. Okay, maybe it's going now. I honestly can't hear if it's playing. I keep the volume on the TV down a little bit lower just so that you guys don't pick up extra in the microphone. At least that's what I'm going for. But I still try to keep it loud enough that I can, you know, hear it. Let's try moving over to this side of the Commonwealth. Because it's around here. So maybe that'll help. Worst case scenario, we just run in that direction and try to find it. I believe that might be the mayoral shelter. Okay, that's looking towards Boston. So I need to head west. Because it's not picking up. Not entirely sure why. But that's fine, because we can manually start the quest if we go... I can see it in the distance. We can manually start the quest if we get to the service platform, which will be the train that takes us to Nuka World. There we go. Gee, I wonder what that giant soda bottle means. I'm not entirely sure why it's not playing this time, but that's fine. There's going to be some gunners here we'll have to take care of.
That signal until the place is secure. If I see anyone violate protocol and enter that transit station before you're set, I'll
take that. Ooh, I'll take that Ripper. Hey, where are our perks sitting at right now? To take Ripper, I'd have to go into Blacksmith. I could pump some points into Strength. I could. If I've got the space for it, I just might. Because having a melee weapon would not be a horrible thing. In my Raider playthrough that I'm doing right now, I'm actually using a swatter, and I'm enjoying it a lot. There's a lot of fun things you can do with the swatter. So we'll see. We may take some points into Strength. Don't need that. As it is, let's maybe throw this on the weapons list. Just for fun. In fact, let's try it out. So it's a small handheld machine gun. Or not machine gun, sorry. Chainsaw. Not really doing a lot of damage. I'd probably have to pump it up a bit. So maybe we don't use it. Yeah, that is so much better. There you are. Jerk. Ah, good. Some Nuka Cola already. Yeah, now these guys should be over here.
get some.
Get some? You couldn't think of anything else? Okay. I'll get some. I don't suggest you come and get some, but we can play.
Level 3.
Where are you? Hey, buddies. Now, is there anyone around besides these guys? No. There we go. Yoink! Yeet the child. Alright, so let's dive into the raider-infested world of Nuka World. So yeah, so this is a big theme park that originally was being used as a trading settlement and scavenger settlement until raiders took over a year ago and decided it was their place to live now.
Jesus, shit. They're gonna die.
What happened to you?
Raiders. That's what. Those bastards have my family. You gotta help.
Well, that wasn't very nice. Killing an innocent man. You're one ruthless son of a bitch, aren't you? Tell you what, you use that password, you got a hold hard toward.
So, you may be wondering why I just shot him. When he's saying, oh, my family's been kidnapped. His family has not been kidnapped.
Got it.
He actually is there to trick us into going to Nuka World so that we can, well, be their entertainment.
If Caps and killing are your thing, I got the offer of a lifetime for you. But only if you think you can handle it.
It's got to restore power to the Nuka Express. Hello. Ooh, more Nuka-Cola. Now, I still have not found if there's an actual settlement in Nuka World that we can use. Alright. That's taken care of. I always thought trains like these are cool. Let's travel.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase a la hasta.
Nice. And now, off to Nuka World.
Hello, and on behalf of the Nuka-Cola Corporation, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail. For your own safety, please remain seated or utilize the provided handrails while the train is in motion.
So I did just check. There is
direct your attention to the right side of the monorail.
One settlement in Nuka World, which we'll have to grab pretty soon. The Red Rocket Station.
Standing over 100 meters tall, Fizz Top Mountain is the largest man-made structure in Nuka World and features the 5-star Fizz Top Grill.
Is
Coming
that?
up in the heart
Maybe.
of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA.
Nice to see you're taking me up on my offer. I only got a minute, so you better listen, and listen good. The name's Gage, Porter Gage, and the truth is that guy Harvey you offered
See?
is just a setup to draw you into our little death trap. But if you somehow make it through alive, I'll give you the details on my offer. In the meantime, have fun and put on a good show. I'll be watching.
Alright, so we're going to get pulled in this station. We're going to have to run something called the Gauntlet. It's going to be...
We are now arriving at the station.
Well, it's going to be how they test us, see if we're worth anything.
Before exiting the Nuka Express.
Attention all my favorite undesirables out there. In case you haven't noticed, looks like we got ourselves some fresh meat to run the gauntlet.
Always check the trash cans. Alright, so we got to survive the Gauntlet.
Let's hope our latest prey can draw a little inspiration from our previous victims. Ugh.
There. Odd. Why is it not letting me hit it? There we go. So not so bad. Take those fusion cells, thank you. We can sell that stuff. I think there's only one left. I mean, that's a fine thing to say, but I essentially destroyed the world, so... Kiss my butt? Yeah, kiss my butt.
Oh, our new thing sure knows how to dodge some bullets. Good thing that's not all we got in store for her.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I can pick this lock. So yeah, this is kind of like an obstacle course that's designed to kill you. So I'm getting some definite Saw vibes. There we go.
Yes.
So our little Vic managed to pick one tiny little lock. Let's see how long the gauntlet lets her enjoy that one.
I mean, I still invite you to kiss my butt. There we go.
That's it.
We'll take those for the Red Rocket shop. So we want to be on the lookout for traps. Yeah, I'm not getting hit with that. Take the time, of course, to steal things.
Nice.
Ouch. Just gonna let it burn out.
It's decision time. All doors lead to death. Some just a little slower than others.
Ho-ho. Do I got a rad suit? No. That's fine.
Hope someone brought their rat away, because our little Vic is about to get roasted like a squirrel on a stick.
I'm not the one eating squirrel on a stick, so that's on you there, Chief. I don't want to eat squirrel. Now, I know I really wouldn't have a choice on eating a lot of the stuff that is presented to us in this world. I know that.
Someone thinks she's a real tough gal, eh?
But I still don't want
Gauntlet ain't through with her
to eat
yet.
this stuff. Thank God we do not live in a world where we have to. That's just what I think. So if we can get through all this, this is going to bring us to the Nuka Cars Arena, which is, you know, bumper cars. And we're going to have to fight the overboss. That's the guy who is the boss of all the gangs here in Nuka World. I felt like crap might have been
Yes.
the password, but that's okay. Turret functions. Alright, it says they're not on. Show me the caps. I'll just heal, so I'm not worried about that.
Oh, what? Call me crazy, but I think our fix got something in it.
I thought they were deactivated.
Sweet.
Nice. Don't think I need them bones.
Hell yeah! Looks like our fix got some unexpected playmates.
Yeah, I don't really want to deal with the rats. Thank you. Oh boy, rad rats. As if the roaches were not enough. Yeah, there was an alien there. I'll be taking that fusion core.
Time for things to get dangerous. See if she survives what's next.
I think I'll be fine. You know, just throwing that out there. I think I'm gonna be okay.
Got it.
Outsmarted by a monkey. Not our victim's best moment, but unfortunately, not her last.
I mean, I'm gonna be fine. Well, that's fun.
Get in there, sucker. Hope she doesn't forget to feed the fireworks.
I'll be fine. I mean, let's be honest. In real life, I would be dead. Like, absolutely dead. But I'm pretty sure I'll be okay here. Goodness.
Someone thinks she's cool.
So this room is filled with gas.
Yes.
Time for a little reality check. Let's see if the fit can...
That's right, it explodes. I forgot. So let's see, do we have... Let's just use this. Always fun. Hey, get away.
This thing takes any longer, we're all gonna die of boredom.
There we go. And now we are out of the exploding part. You know, if you guys have any Fallout merch for yourselves, be sure to let me know. Like, I would love to hear what you guys have. I want to get myself a shirt or two at some point. Still always in the market to find a Pip-Boy. I always like to hear what kind of collectibles people have and like what fandoms really speak to them, what universes they really connect with, really love, and like to celebrate. So yeah, always be ready to shout out your nerd pride.
That fresh air in while you can.
So yeah, those are a couple of the new enemies released with Nuka World. Ants. There's a whole bunch of ants that got released, and a whole bunch of... There's the flying ant things. There's a lot of different bug things that got released.
Nice.
You're going to see a lot of these new enemies in the different zones we get to go into. Because, you know, like most theme parks, this place has different zones. And we're going to get to see them. Alright, it says we're carrying too much. Show. Drop that. There we go. There's also going to be a lot of different Nuka-Colas we can pick up, and we're definitely going to want to.
Damn, look who's in the home stretch. Time for a little audience participation.
Been waiting for this.
There we go. There's a lot of fun stuff we can pick up in here.
Well, I'll be damned. You know what that sound means? Get your ass down to Cola Cars. The main event's about to begin.
Where's the overboss?
You got me wired up yet, Gage?
Yeah, boss.
Finally. Now go shut off that damn alarm.
All right, I'm on it.
Now where? Is that a vault suit? You gotta be kidding. No vault dweller could have made it this far.
Here's a
That's
quick
right, I am
rundown.
wearing a vault suit, aren't I?
You go stock up, make yourself presentable. Then we're gonna give these folks a show. A show where I decorate these walls here with your lovely brains. Thanks to this suit,
You're a sweetheart.
I'm the only one that wins this fight. Period. Think you're hot shit getting this far. Think again. All right, Gage. Let her through. Something tells me I'm really gonna enjoy this.
It's almost time. After a run like that, this ought to be the best slaughter yet. Remember, longest survival time against Coulter still stands at 1 minute.
Well, I love to hear the confidence they have in me.
Sweet.
7 seconds. The stands are filling up fast.
All right, listen the hell up. If you want to make it out of this alive, I've only got a minute. Find the intercom on the wall. I'll make it quick. We gonna do this or not?
No, I got you, man. I'm just coming around.
Time's wasting here.
There we go.
Nice. There's Sepper.
Hey, I know you're still in there.
I know, Gage. Give me a moment. I'm still taking all the stuff.
You got a death wish or something? We gonna do this or not? Hey, I know you're still in there.
Oh, you're over here.
Who is this?
I'm the guy that's gonna get you out of this alive. So listen up.
All right, I'm listening.
My kind of gal.
Okay.
Look, you made it this far. You obviously got skill. But this fight coming up is rigged. You get me? Overboss Coulter. His power armor's set up to draw energy from the electric grid in the arena. Damn thing's invincible. You name it, someone's tried it. Miniguns, grenades, not a scratch. You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less from a raider.
You know us well, then. You want to win? I stashed a weapon in the lockers. Get it.
I already grabbed that. I'm armed and ready to go.
Gotta admit, I didn't think you'd be so excited to find out a squirt gun is the key to saving your life. Yeah, I know what it looks like. You're just going to have to trust me.
I've always wanted one of these. I made a great toy for Sean.
Oh, great. You're a lucky day. Congratulations. Now we can get on with it. Once the water hits Coulter's electrically charged power armor, the circuits are gonna short out. It'll kill his defenses, but you only have so much time to do some damage before they recharge. You take him out, I promise you, it'll be worth it.
Consider it done.
That's what I like to hear. Alright, it's time.
Right?
Alright, let's do this. There's Sepper. I mean, I'm here for it. Let's do it.
Disciples, are you ready for blood? And the pack, are you ready for things to get wild? Operators, are you ready to see me notch another kill?
So he's talking to the three gangs that control Nuka World. The Pack, Operators, Disciples.
Are you ready to dawn? Let's do this! What's up? What is it?
Mwah! Thanks for that. Nice.
You saw it. We all saw it. Coulter's dead. We've got ourselves a new overboss.
This chick? Are you sure, Gage?
You better know what the hell you're doing.
Hey, talk about this. She survived the gauntlet. She was smart enough to take my advice, strong enough to kill Coulter. She's what we need. How about we show some respect for our new leader, right?
All right.
Get respect when she earns respect.
Amen.
So what we just heard was the bosses of the three gangs. Mason is the boss of the Pack. Mags and William are the bosses of the Operators, and Nisha's they're the Disciples leader.
What did I tell you? Worked like a charm.
Thanks to you. Not a bad plan.
And what do you know? It worked. I get that you have no idea what's going on and everything is coming at you real fast. But you need to listen. Taking out Coulter wasn't just a last-minute decision. It was something a few of us here have been working on for a while. Now that he's actually gone, we've got ourselves a vacancy in the overboss department.
Nice.
Guess what? You just got the job. All I'm asking is that you trust me on this and give it a shot. I swear, it'll be worth it.
Let's just say you've got my attention.
Good. Now listen up, because I've got a lot to say. There are 3 raider gangs that run the show in Nuka World. The Disciples, the Operators, and the Pack. And yeah, if the names didn't give it away, these ain't your typical raiders. These morons don't exactly play nice with each other. Thanks to Coulter, this place is a powder keg just waiting to blow sky high. One wrong move, and we're going to have a bloodbath on our hands. I think you have what it takes to turn things around and keep these gangs from tearing each other apart.
Sounds like fun. Count me in.
That's the spirit. Now, I'm sure you got a lot of questions,
That's true.
but this ain't the place. Meet me at the Overbosses. Your new quarters. The restaurant on top of good old Fizz Top Mountain. We can talk there. Just let me get that door for you.
So something that I really do like about what Fallout 4 did is, in Fallout 3, raiders were more of a generic enemy that you just fight. I liked how in Fallout 4, they really did flesh out the raiders. There were several different bosses and gangs, and I really thought that was cool. There were so many distinct different types of raiders. Like you had Crazy Bosco, the guy with the bear on his head. You've got the raiders here at Nuka World. You have the Gunners. You got a whole bunch of different people doing their own thing, and it just comes out really cool. So they really went above and beyond, I think, for the raiders in Fallout 4, which was a massive improvement over Fallout 3. And again, you guys know that I adore Fallout 3. It is easily in my top 10 games of all time. Maybe even in like top 5 or 6. But the raiders were very generic in Fallout 3. I like actually having named games and bosses and such in Fallout 4. It just makes the world feel all that more alive. Because you're not just fighting Nameless Raider number 3, you're fighting the Operators, you're fighting Bosco, You're fighting the Gunners. Whole bunch of different people doing their own thing, and it's really cool. So over here, this is actually where they were shooting at me. This is part of the gauntlet, so they were shooting at me right here. That's what he meant by audience participation. Real fun. Now let's head back over here. So we're in the main hub right now, Nuka Town, USA. So we're gonna find the different gangs mixing together here. This is where we're gonna find most of our restaurants. This is where we're gonna find the marketplace. Like I said, this is the main hub. This is also where, you know, the boss lives. Oop, I'm carrying too much. Just drop that lead pipe. Cool thing, that Nuka-Cola Dark I just picked up, that's actually an adult drink. That is an alcoholic drink, which I found pretty interesting. Like, oh, so we made one for the adults. Shoot, carrying too much again. We'll just drink a bunch of these. Gotta drink all that water. It's good for you. I pick up every can of Nuka-Cola I can find, because then I can mix them together to make cool stuff. What's up?
Man, I've been getting the shakes bad. Haven't slept in days.
Been hitting the jet pretty hard. Get some of that new Colmex stuff that Maddie's cooked up. It'll set you right.
Hell no! This is the best buzz I ever had.
I'm looking for the marketplace, honestly, right now. I need to offload some of this stuff.
So let me get this straight. Some scab makes it.
Here we go.
Caught one of the traders stealing food.
Seems like every time I fix one thing, another thing.
So I gotta tell you, the traders that live here, they are kept as slaves. They even have explosive collars on. So while we're going to sell some things, I'll take this opportunity to explain some of the gangs. So, as I said before, they're called the Pack, the Operators, and the Disciples. So I'll start out with the Pack. The Pack, they are my least favorite. I'm just going to tell you that right now. They're essentially a bunch of frat boys mixed with Fortnite skins. They're all like the woo-woo party, oh, let's go crazy, blah, 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 all that stuff. They're just a bit much, honestly. I'm not a big fan.
Oh,
I'm just not.
Hey, boss. Gotta admit, it was good to see Coulter go down.
So they're like the crazy party animals, kind of law of the jungle kind of guys.
I'm not planning to give anyone nightmares.
Thank goodness. I'll sleep.
They're just kind of there to be wild and weird. They're the kind of guys that even made a chair out of a living ghoul.
Job keeping all these raiders in line.
I wasn't really looking.
By the way, this girlie here, she's going to give us one of the alt quests. She'll give us the alternate ending to Nuka World. Instead of becoming the overboss, she gives us the quest to kill every single raider in Nuka World and free them and return it to the traders.
I've got a few minutes to...
Right away, boss.
So she's interesting. I'll probably end up doing that quest as well once we're all done with this, just to show you guys what it looks like. Which means I'm going to have to stockpile like ammo and weapons like crazy. There we go. Alright. I will pick up the Star Core. That will be important later.
Guns and ammo here. Wow, wow, look who it is. Are you here to grace my humble market stand with your presence, oh great boss, sir?
Did you just call me sir? Did you just call me sir?
Lose the attitude?
Sorry. I know you didn't ask for this.
That's true.
We do all the work, then the, but I guess it
Yeah, we
doesn't
get it.
really
You're very
matter.
sad.
Hey, it's not my
So,
fault
yeah.
things are like this.
I'll be showing you guys that quest afterwards. So we'll get back to the gangs. So the pack, again, you guys realize I really don't like them. Next is the operators.
I've got a few
The
minutes
operators
to
are kind of like the dandies. They're well dressed, they're groomed, they're the money makers. They're the ones that are very business minded. I like the operators. You know, in terms of, you know, if I had to choose which gang, I really do like the operators. Because they are, again, they're easier to deal with because they are more refined. They are more money-minded. So, like I said, it's a lot easier to deal with them. And, you know, I appreciate someone who's got a good business sense. I mean, again, not to say that I'd be their best friend. You guys know that. But I'm saying, if I gotta choose what gangs do I like, they would be on that list. So last we have the Disciples. So the Disciples are, well, they're bloodthirsty killers. They are bloodthirsty killers. I'm just gonna say it. So they are pretty much like the assassination branch of Nuka World. Now, at the end of this, you do end up choosing, there will be one gang that will, you know, decide they hate you and attack, and, you know, that'll be the end of Nuka World. You know, just a little spoiler there. So, I'm going to tell you why I would choose. So 2 of the gangs stay with you, and 1 of them hates you. The reason why I would choose to keep to keep the operators and keep the Disciples is because from a boss standpoint, it just makes so much more sense. Like, it just makes a lot of sense. Whew, that's pretty cool looking. That's nice. So, the operators would be the ones making my money, while the Disciples would be like my enforcers. I just see that as an absolute win. And the good people to have on your side. Anything else for them? So I'll cancel that trade in progress.
Need supplies?
Oh, hello, boss.
You're damn right.
Okay.
Sorry I'm so nervous. That, and well, I mean, this is your... You could...
No, so she gives you
Well,
the quest.
Then this might be your... The gangs that call. Now, you could... When it's all said and done...
Right.
Except now, you...
I'm not making any promise.
It's your call, boss. If you're serious about this, then you'll... That means... Once you do that, I should, Anyway, I'm
Yeah, she's the one that gives us that quest.
I treat everyone, raider, trader, or traveler alike. Got some medical supplies, too. If you're looking for those.
I need some supplies.
We'll grab supplies from her.
Here's what I've got.
I want those stim packs. I want those right-aways. Nice. could use that. Not going to use the tokens. That's fine. Okay, that takes care of that.
I feel kind of bad for these traders. I don't know where the collar is.
Alright. So we are here still in Nuka World. So the first thing we got to do is we're going to go up and talk to Gage. And he's going to be telling us a bit about his plan. Then he's going to send us around. We got to meet the different gang leaders. Now you will find there are a lot of non-main quest related areas in Nuka World. There are side quests available. There's even a whole other faction that you can technically join. So there is a lot to do in Nuka World. There is a lot of different content to do. So before we dig too far into the main quest, what I'm going to do is I will meet the gang leaders, and because that will unlock Porter Gage as a companion. And I would like him as my companion because honestly, his perk is pretty good. It boosts your experience for killing things. I am sorry about that, everyone. My controller ran out of battery, and I had to scramble to get it plugged in. I do apologize for that. So, like I was saying, Gage will give you more experience points when killing something, which that's going to be very important.
Making trouble?
So we're going to get his perk as soon as we can. We're going to grab this, too, while we're going along.
I thought Nuka World! I've always dreamed of coming here, and now I finally made it! This place is amazing, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess it is pretty impressive.
It sure is. You can just imagine the children...
So this is actually a character we met in Fallout 3, Sierra, in the town of Girdershade, where she lives with one other fellow who is unsavory. She actually runs a Nuka-Cola museum. She is a huge Nuka-Cola fan.
Oh, yeah. The Nuka-Cola Museum. Everyone's heard of that.
Really? That's great! I'm so
So she is...
Maybe I'll get more visitors soon.
Quite honestly, I do think that she does have a mental disorder of some type, because she is very childish and, you know, very ditzy. To the point where she also doesn't realize the man that she lives in town with. Now, they don't live together, but he would like to. She doesn't realize that he is only after her body and has chased away other men who thought she was pretty.
I'll keep your secret. You can trust me.
It's not that I don't want to tell you. It's just that I came all this way and I'd hate for
So, and I think she's a very sweet young woman. She's very cool.
I'm a fellow Nuka-Cola fan, so you can
I would hope that she is maybe not around that guy still, because he does seem very violent and abusive, and I would rather that she's happy somewhere else.
I give you a little tour of Nuka Town here, and when it's over, I'll share my secret. What do you say?
Okay.
Sounds like a great idea.
Okay, then let's get started. Right this way, if you please. I'm not here for the market. I didn't travel hundreds of miles to go shopping.
I don't suppose you came here for a bullet in the brain either. So if you want to live, I suggest you stay where you belong.
Oh, you guys are real friendly, aren't you?
So she's going to show us around. This is going to be part of the tour. So we're going to do this right now just because her quest line is going to spread throughout the entire park.
This top mountain here provides a commanding view of Nuka Town, USA, and the other areas of the park. Some of the finest
So it's best to get this now because we're going to need it later. And she's even wearing Nuka-Cola attire. You'll find these outfits all throughout Nuka World. I like them, honestly.
Not all of the attractions at Nuka World were rides. The Nuka-Cade here boasted dozens of exciting games of skill for the whole family to enjoy. Winning the games meant earning tickets you could spend to get all kinds of awesome Nuka-Cola merchandise. If I'd been around back then, I'd probably have spent a whole week in here trying to win all
She
the
would have
prizes.
too, that's the thing. They do make her seem a lot less ditzy in this game than they did the last game. Which, you know, I'm actually okay with. Because she was very naive and vulnerable in the first game, and I was actually kind of worried about her. It's like I said, that guy was definitely preying on her. And I felt very concerned for her welfare.
Those seeking a more refined experience could sit down to a sumptuous meal at the Parlor Dinner Theater, home to the renowned Nuka World players.
The parlor wasn't just a dinner theater. It also hosted one of the park's most sought-after events, the Bottle and Cappy Show. The show was so popular, tickets would sell out months in advance.
Sometimes you gotta ask yourself, how high were they when they built this place?
I would also like to know.
I thought about trying my hand at the gun just to see if I could do it.
Yeah, let's walk right in front of the person with the gun. So obviously this is a parody of Disney World. Even the creator, Mr. Bradburton, he definitely looks like Walt Disney.
With its brightly colored design and delicious burgers and fries, it's no surprise Cappy's Cafe was hugely popular with kids. The cafe was best known for its super spicy Nuka Blast Burger, which was so hot it was nicknamed the A-Bomb on a bun. On the park's busiest days, the line to get into the cafe was said to stretch all the way to Fizz Top Mountain.
Nice. We'll have to look in all these places. We are going to spend a decent amount of time here at Nuka World because there is a lot to do. Like I said, my plan is we'll finish this little tour, and then next episode we are going to meet all the gang leaders. We're going to start exploring outside of Nuka World in the surrounding grounds.
Past the market is Nuka World's front gate, which led to this entrance plaza. It was widely believed that the park's average daily attendance numbered in the tens of thousands. Of course, the Nuka-Cola Corporation never released official figures, but from everything I've read, I think that's a low estimate. You might have seen the robot dressed like a big red Nuka-Cola bottle. That's
See, that's the pack. They look like Fortnite
The
skins.
only one of the park who's as enthusiastic about Nuka-Cola as I am. And that concludes the tour. Pretty good, huh?
That was very informative. Thank you.
It was my pleasure, especially since none of the gangs wanted to hear any of that. Believe me, I tried. I guess you could think of me as the world's biggest Nuka-Cola fan. I've been obsessed
She
with this
is,
stuff
and again,
since the
I just...
first time I tasted it.
She might be a little dumb,
The merchandise
honestly.
I can find. Like these awesome
But she is such a
glasses I'm
sweet
wearing.
and excitable and happy person. I absolutely adore her character.
A really cool contest that started just before the
And I'm glad they put her in the Nuka World DLC, which really makes sense that they would.
would get to meet the famous John
Really would make sense that they would, obviously. But I'm just really glad she made a comeback. I love when they take characters from past games and put them in new games.
Exactly. Wow. Not a lot of people know that. At least not anymore. So, to win the contest, you had to find formula mascot, hidden throughout the park. Each image has part of a code or something, and only these special
It does
boxes
look
can
like she has a
reveal it.
bruise on her
Now,
chin. I hope she's
know what you're
okay.
Thinking, Brad Burton's long gone. Who cares about the contest anymore? Well, I'm betting that somewhere in his office is the original Nuka-Cola formula. That formula was one of the great mysteries of the soft drink world, and it would be the crown jewel of my collection. If you can help me get it, I promise it'll be worth your while.
Okay.
Sure, why not? Might learn more about the park while I'm at it.
So these Cappy images are spread all throughout the
Learn
parks.
everything you can. I'll give you my Cappy glasses and this old contest holotape. It's got hints about where to find the hidden Cappies. Just track down the clues and then come back to me once you've found them all. I'm an expert in all things Nuka-Cola, so I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. Happy hunting!
Alright. So let's put on these glasses. So, since we're already here, I'll show you guys where the first Cappy is already.
Pack and disciples. Good to have.
Sure, we carry guns.
Here in Fizztown.
Nisha really only has one rule around here.
First Cappy is right over here. You can see Fizztop Mountain right there. And we are right next to the bathrooms. First Cappy.
That's one.
I'll show you what it looks like without the glasses. Oop, sorry. So you can still see it. So even if you're not wearing glasses, you can see where it is. It's like, I think it's a 3D thing. Like, it's not as easy to see without the glasses on, but once the different lenses are put in, we can see it. So nothing too difficult. And throughout the subsequent videos, as we explore the park, I will be showing you where the different Cappies are, because this is one of the more difficult and time-consuming quests available in Nuka World, mostly because of just trying to find the Cappies. I've heard about a lot of people who've had trouble with it, because again, it's a lot. I had to take a while to find the Cappies myself, but like I said, I'll be showing you where they are. Do not worry about that.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
It's not going to be that bad once you see where it is. Bug, get out of my face. I'm just going to run around here, collect all the Nuka-Cola we can find. Because we're also going to be looking around for, like, any mixing stations we can find, because I love doing that. Honestly, the Nuka-Cola mixing stations were just so cool. And I love all the different Nuka-Colas you can get. They are honestly the best healing items in Fallout 4, and I just really like it. I love the fact I'm drinking soda to heal myself. That's just hilarious to me.
I was out of smoke since she didn't want to hook me up.
Hell, in that case, she deserved it. Been a lot worse for a cigarette.
I remember.
Things are boring as hell since Nisha made us team up. I ain't no fan of playing nice with others.
Taking that Wonder Glue. Taking all this stuff because we're also going to discover our settlement while we're out there. There is only one in Nuka World. Like I said, it's that Red Rocket shop that's outside the grounds. Because there is actually a town outside of Nuka World. Because this is a fairly isolated area. So there was a town called Bradburton, where I am assuming that's where the families of the people who worked here lived. Alright, so this is where we're going to end it for this time. For next time, like I said, we are going to meet the gang leaders, and we're going to start exploring the grounds outside of Nuka World before we dive into the main quest line. Just because it is really cool, there's a lot to see out there. And I have a very specific idea for a video in mind that I think you guys are really going to enjoy. It's a spooky one. We got to meet the hubologists out there. There's just a lot of things we got to do. And I do want to explore Bradburton. I have not before, so I think that'll be pretty cool. So until next time, this has been your wintry neighborhood Winterspell, reminding you guys to stay as frosty as your favorite flavor of Nuka-Cola, and I'll see you in the next video as we continue to explore Nuka World.